Alright, at the bottom? At the side left position as the red Protoss, we have Dennis Kenzo, who is apparently Arcneon. And at the right side as the yellow Zerg, we do have eOnzErG here on Heartbreak Ridge. Now again, it's going to be a very difficult matchup for Arcneon here. I mean, it's a PvZ against one of the top Zergs in the foreign scene at the moment. Now, Heartbreak Ridge, by the way, though, does have quite a few opportunities for cheese. So he could potentially try something, although he isn't sending out an early probe. So I guess not for the time being. This is just the normal timing to get that Forge fast expand going. He could potentially go Gateway first as well. But from my experience watching eOnzErG play in foreigner tournaments and in ladder games, I feel like eOnzErG has a really solid grasp of how to deal with the Gateway expand. Just really punishes it hard by building a lot of Zerglings early on and just going for the counter attack. Really, just killing the Protoss outright. So if I was Arcneon, I wouldn't try a Gateway expand. But I guess we shall see here. And we do have the overpool from eOnzErG. The drone actually going to hide itself? No, he's just checking for cheese. Okay. I thought he was going to hide here to make sure he could get the hatchery down and the probe wouldn't block him, but he's actually not gonna worry too much about that. And the probe does in fact see the spawning pool, and he's going to make a forge. There we go. So as Arcneon, taking my advice here, going to go just for the forge fast expand. And we shall see how eOnzErG responds. I really hope we see a long PvZ on Heartbreak Ridge. I do quite like this. Whoa, I do quite like this map, and I do quite like seeing long PvZs. But eOnzErG, of course, pretty well known by now for killing, in particular, Protosses very quickly. Means it's definitely a risk of that, a big risk of that not happening. So we're gonna have one cannon and then a Nexus. So being safe enough here. What do we have making? It's just 2 Zerglings and then all drones. So this one cannon is more than enough to defend here. And I think eOnzErG saw that it was just the one cannon. Well, I don't know. He doesn't see it now, but I think he walked in the top side a little bit there. In the meantime, this probe is actually now trying to stop the third base. Oh man, did you guys see that, Micro? Did you see that moving shot? Look at that little drone. Look at that little smug grin on his face. It's like, little probe thinks he can block my hatchery. Unfortunately for him, he's now gonna lose all consciousness because he's gonna turn into a building. Why? I don't know. No, wait. No, Zerg buildings are living things though, so maybe his brain just gets converted into a building brain. But when a drone turns into a hatchery, is it still does it know that it was a drone in the past life? You know what I mean? Is it still aware of itself as having been a drone at some point? Or does it just get completely reborn as a new thing? Who knows? Who knows? Anyway. It's pretty standard builds here. So far, second scouting probe coming out just to make sure no shenanigans are going on. This is very important in general in PvZ to keep scouting with probes if you can until your Corsair scout comes out. In particular against eOnzErG, it's even more important, I think. Nice drone control there again by Eon. Eon doing a really good job with that, but the probe is going to get in though, and it's going to see the lair, so he knows there's no 3-hatch Hydra coming his way, which is very nice for him. But he's going to lose the probe guy. I wonder if he's going to bother sending out a third probe, or if he's happy seeing that lair, knowing that he's not going to die to Hydras, and just going to wait for his Corsair. I suspect he will just wait for his Corsair at this point. I guess if he really wants, he could try and pressure with some Zealots. And it looks like, no, he's just going to... Wow, he's actually scared of a counter. Look at this, he's doing a full wall in. I guess he does only have the one cannon, so slightly concerned about that. By the way, guys, I'm a little bit disappointed that hatcheries no longer can have kills. Did Blizzard fix this on purpose? Because I'm pretty sure before, when you had a kill with a drone, if you turned it into a hatchery, the hatchery would also have one kill. But it looks like it doesn't do that anymore, which is very sad. Anyway, oh, I thought there was a probe coming down here. Oh no, there was a probe coming down here, but it actually left. Okay, so the probe came down here, checked to make sure he wasn't having the mine built, the back mined out. I'm surprised he didn't build a pylon here, because of course, you know, there's this back door on Heartbreak Ridge that can get mined out. Looks like there actually was a run-in attempt, but I only see 4 Zergling bodies, which means it wasn't really like a committed run-by, I guess. He does have speed though. He does have speed. And he did scare Arcneon into pulling a lot of probes. Anyway, we're gonna have +1 Corsairs from Arcneon. Definitely think those are pretty effective. I've even seen Sayle Reaver be okay on this map, even if it's not the best. But I don't think we're gonna see rare Reavers. I mean, you can see he's already got the Citadel. You could see like +1 Sayle, +1 Zealot. Is he getting yeah, he's getting +1 on the ground weapons. So it's gonna be the much more normal +1 Sayle, +1 Zealot build. Again, as I said. And we'll see how eOnzErG deals with this. He's gonna get some Scourge out now for the Corsair. No! eOnzErG goes for Mutas. Very interesting, because he didn't take a second gas. Usually the indicator that Zerg is going Mutas is the second gas, but this is kind of like a delayed Muta build, I guess. Very interesting. Now, is Arcneon going to die to this? He's not making cannons in his main. He's gonna come in here. He sees it exactly as they pop. That is actually critical. Now he needs to make panic cannons. Panic cannon number 1. Why do I hear a Corsair? Oh, the second Corsair is actually killing an Overlord in the main base, but that's probably gonna have to run. He needs a panic cannon at the natural as well. Building 2 panic cannons, 3 panic cannons in the main base. Run! Oh man, almost killing that Overlord. I think eventually that Overlord will die though. Oh, the unit's coming in. The Scourge's not in yet, but the cannons are not done yet. But a third Corsair is out. He can engage a little bit. It looks like one of the Corsairs does die. 2 are still alive. The cannon is finishing, and it looks like Arcneon surviving in the nick of time here. 1 probe actually falling off the geyser, or I guess, you know, dying. He didn't actually fall. He wasn't like sitting on top of the geyser, riding it like a cowboy, and just like fell off because the Muta Glaive Worm. Like the third bounce from the Muta Glaive Worm hit him in the back, and he just got pushed off. That was definitely not what I was trying to say. But let's see, how's the natural situation looking? Is that a panic cannon? That's also a panic cannon. All right. I mean, I say panic cannon, but I mean he needs the cannon. You know, it's not like this is a bad move or anything. I also think he didn't realize he can fight this either. Oh man, nice control. Yeah, Arcneon can just attack this. I'm pretty sure with 2 Corsairs, right? Like look how low these duders are. eOnzErG is really making maximum use of just a couple of damaged, or a handful of damaged mutas. And it looks like the Sayle +1 plan has been completely gone out the window. The legs are late. I wonder if it's because the legs are late, but he also just got, you know, 2 Templars to make straight into an Archon. But he's got to be careful because eOnzErG, it's not like he's going to stay on mutas. He's not going to make any more mutas. He's going to make Hydras now. And Arcneon's going to need the Storm to deal with Hydras. Archon's not going to do anything against Hydras. Although it looks like eOnzErG actually delayed his Hydra upgrades as well. Because remember, eOnzErG only had 1 gas when the mutas came out. He hadn't taken a second gas yet. So he actually didn't have the gas to do this. And actually, eOnzErG does make more mutas. This is actually really interesting to me. I thought he would just switch out into Hydras. But eOnzErG actually committing to a second batch of Mutalisks. Well, not really a second batch, because he managed to save 4, I think, initially, so it's only 3 more. But he's facing +1 Sayres and an Archon. He does, look at this micro, though, eOnzErG. I mean, the conventional wisdom is that mutas are horrible against +1 Sayres, but eOnzErG just using his micro to prove otherwise here. Now, this is actually one of the reasons why StarCraft is such a beautiful game. Is that that so many things can actually be overcome by either insanely good control or, you know, like great positioning or just great army movements or that kind of thing. You know, it's kind of like the whole idea of Muta Micro against Marines. Like Marines, you know, should be really good against mutas, but you can micro them down. And again, you know, +1 Corsair should be really good against mutas, but just really out-microing his opponent, able to make them effective regardless. And I don't know what the heck this probe is doing over here. But it looks like Arcneon is now setting up to take his third base, keeping the Archon alive. You know, I initially was not sure about this Archon, but I guess in the end, if that was 2 Templars, they would just immediately die to the Mutas. So having that as an Archon to help support the Corsairs against the air is really good. And now it looks like the Muta's coming down again. Interestingly, no Scourge still from eOnzErG to help kill off those Corsairs. Oh no, he's going for Templar. He wants Templar. He can smell it. You can smell the Templar just ripe for the picking. Oh man, 2 Templar, boom! Taking it now, look at that. Barely taking a scratch on the way out, although for some reason he's actually committing to this. That's a bit too many now. That's 4 Corsairs with +1. He can't really fight that anymore. Wait, has this Overlord been in like the whole time? Oh man, and now the Hydras come. Now the Hydras come. He's gonna see it though, because 1 Dragoon actually just got baited into the middle of the map. Now, even though he lost 2 Templars, he's still got 1 with 1 Storm, and he's got a decent number of speed lots. So I think he's still okay, especially if he tries to engage kind of in the middle. Buy some time. Oh man, eOnzErG not paying attention, taking a lot of damage on the Mutas, and we're gonna have a big engagement. There's 1 Storm only on this High Templar. It's gotta be good. It is decent. It's pretty good. It blows up a lot of the Overlords actually. But now Arcneon, having expended his Storm, is pushed back. There's no way he can take this base. You can see at least he didn't commit to the Nexus. Meanwhile, it looks like eOnzErG getting ready to take. Yeah, he's going to take this middle only 4th base. But for the time being, Arcneon pushed back to just his 2 base. He needs those Templars out again. He's got 2 more Templars coming out right now. Presumably needs his Robo soon as well. Although I don't see any. Ah, there are the Lurkers. Yeah, so he definitely needs his Lurkers. Hey, what's up, Fabian? And he's moving out again, though. He's moving out again. He's got 1 Storm, I think, on each Templar. He's actually killing some Overlords as well. He's going to lose a Corsair to some nice control here from eOnzErG. But Eon really doesn't want to fight right here. Okay, 1. Yeah, he's got 2 Storms available. And he's now sending out a Probe again. But there is actually 1 Lurker here to help deny this. I'm actually not sure where this Protoss army is going, though. I guess he was just looking for the Overlord. Alright, looks like actually 2 probes, 3 probes moving out. What is going on here? Why are there so many probes running around? Does he see the Lurker? Does he not see the Lurker? I guess he doesn't, but look at this. eOnzErG's army is swinging around the north side, but look, wow. Arcneon was prepared. Look at this. He knew there was a huge threat of counterattack from eOnzErG, so he has his army in position, but his Templars don't have energy yet. He's got to move back. He's got to let them not die to the Lurkers, and I don't think he has Observer yet. Does eOnzErG have Drop? No, he's getting his Hive. He's getting his Hive. There's no Observers here, but he can potentially pick these units off before they fire. Not quite. Big Storm on the Hydras, popping 5 Hydralisks, though. A lot of Overlords coming in. They have to be careful because there are still 3 + 1 Corsairs here. Wow, a lot of Overlords coming in. But this Lurker is still wailing away on this Nexus. Where are the Observers? We need... The robotics is not even halfway done. Are you kidding me? Arcneon completely forgot to make his robotics facility and is now just trying to make sure the Lurkers cannot get to the front. He's gonna lose 1 High Templar though, and he's gonna get his Archon jebaited into the Lurker field. Arcneon, what are you doing? Arcneon falling apart! Arcneon is just collapsing here. Where the heck is this army going? He's actually expanding to the mineral only now. He's trying to build a cannon to kill this Lurker. It might actually work because the Lurker is just not going to kill the Nexus fast enough. It looks like a probe even at the bottom right, and a random skirmish on the right side is not going to go his way. I'm not sure what Arcneon's thinking right now. I guess he just wants to distract eOnzErG, keep him far back enough that until he can get his Observers out, he's got to keep these Templars alive. He needs the Templars. Here we go. Big Storm on the top right, though. eOnzErG not controlling it in time. One Templar gets picked off in the back. Another Storm, really good Storm, but again, there's no Observers. He does kill 2 of the Lurkers. Does he have any Storms? Yes, he has no Storms left. He wants to make them into Archons, but he wants to not do it in range of the Lurker fire. And it looks like he might kind of hold here. I don't think so, though. Meanwhile, units coming in from the other side as well. This Nexus is going to finish, I guess. This Nexus has finished, and actually the cannon, it seems, with a Zealot, has actually saved that Nexus. Can he save this one, though? I'm not sure about it. I feel like this was a little bit greedy. I don't think Arcneon should try to save this one anymore. Oh, no. Oh, no. The probes transfer through lurkers. Oh, man. Not like this. But he does get 3 High Templars to the new base, at least. He gets 3 High Templars to defend. He's running more units through the lurker field, though. Nice lurker positioning on top of the ridge. There is an observer in the back. And it looks like Arcneon trying to be sneaky here, but eOnzErG all over it with the scouting overload. The final mount now on the way for eOnzErG, and Storm to try and defend this base. He's got so few units. Arcneon is in trouble. There's not enough energy, as you can see. This base is gonna fall. 3 High Templars are probably gonna fall with it. And Arcneon is pretty dead, I think. He's down 30 supply to eOnzErG. Man, forgetting that observatory, forgetting the robotics. That late robotics, I think, cost him the game. I don't think he was that far behind after the mutas. He was definitely in a not great position due to losing all those High Templars. But the late ops, forcing him into like weird decisions where he tried to counterattack, means that we're not in a happy place. Or I guess Protoss isn't in a happy place. Like some lurkers morphing in the back. eOnzErG with pretty nice control. He's got his 4 bases. Protoss is going to mine out pretty soon here. And it looks like Arcneon is going to go for the bust. But remember, this is high ground. Each of these little spokes is high ground. So there will be a mischance for Dragoons trying to come up here. eOnzErG could even go for the snipe on the observer. You know, he's just running down with cracklings to take down these Dragoons. Interestingly, eOnzErG at least doesn't have that great upgrades, I guess. He's just now finished the 1 melee attack, so he's at 1-1, whereas the Protoss is at 2-0. But look at the stream of cracklings coming down here. No way Protoss can leave his base. eOnzErG in great shape. The hive is done. He's got all his tech. He can get some defilers out soon. Interestingly, he hasn't taken this base yet. I thought he might have wanted to take 5th base by now, but I guess keeping the pressure on is definitely more important. I mean, the Protoss is stuck on his 2 bases, so you don't need like an insane number of bases. And it looks like, well, I mean, I think this might come down to just one final all-in attack here. Interestingly, Arcneon actually lost a lot of probes to while transferring through the lurkers, so he actually doesn't have that many probes left anyways. So I guess he will mine out not as quickly. You want to like find some bright side in this? Oh man, 1 more Templar falling. This could be a look at the mini-map. Units coming in from both directions. Lurkers and Lynx. Great storm there, but Arcneon has so few units. Look at all of the Zerglings swarming around here. This is... Oh, and he catches him. He does not allow Arcneon to escape. eOnzErG with the catch. 129 supply to 83. Arcneon is super dead here, and it's looking very much like Team iFU is gonna 3-0 Team NB on the way to the finals of the Gambit's Cup Throwback. Looks like, ooh, a nice storm there. I think it's just a matter of time before Arcneon starves out, and there's not really much he can do about it, unfortunately for him. Looks like, oh, a couple of lurkers actually broke down the back door, but there are cannons up here, so, and even an observer. So it seems like the lurkers behind the natural isn't quite gonna happen. Hey, Foxan, what's up, dude? Guys, everyone say hi to Foxan. Foxan is amazing. He is responsible for all the amazing graphics and stuff you see on the stream. Definitely making the stream look way better since I started streaming like a month ago or something. All these kind of like production value type things that you see are thanks to Mr. Foxan. All right, what do we got here? 141 supply for eOnzErG, 109 only for Arcneon. This is pretty grim. Well, gets a couple of overlords. Storm, Plague! Oh my god, not only did he plague everything, but he just caused Arcneon to attack into a lurker field and lose everything. Oh my god. That's gotta be it here for Arcneon. Did you see that? That was an insane plague. And he's mined out. He's completely mined out. No way for him to leave his base. He's at 29 minerals. This is it. This is the all-in. Oh my god. More lurkers out. He's got like a mostly zealot force against lurkers, man. That's just not gonna work, Arcneon, my friend. I guess Dragoons are too expensive at this point. And there goes the army. And there goes the Protoss. Oh, we don't have energy. Hey, we have energy. GG! eOnzErG closes out the series, a clean sweep in favor of Team iFU.